We'll bring things here to central Ohio as we have that weather impact alert. We're under the alert because the strong storms, heavy wind that is expected overnight. Justin here with us this morning, and we keep emphasizing the overnight so people can get ahead of this.
Exactly. That's when pretty much the entire area is going to be dealing with that line of storms coming through. Right now, it looks like about midnight to 5 a.m. crossing the area. Now, in any one particular place, it's not going to be 5 hours straight of storminess. It's going to move in, move out, but area-wide, that's the time frame we're looking for. Also looking at perhaps late this afternoon and evening, mainly northwest of 71, a potential for some scattered thunderstorms, which may be severe. That one has a lot more question marks around it compared to the overnight round, but in any case, we're looking at least one round of strong to severe storms during the overnight hours, maybe that one earlier in the day as well. But what you need to do, stay updated with us here on 10 TV. We've got the stream, we've got the website, we've got the app. So just have multiple ways of keeping track of what things are doing throughout the day, and we'll have updates as they come in. Here's that severe weather outlook for today. You notice that level 4 out of 5 risk across portions of Illinois and Indiana. Some tornado activity out there later on today. Those thunderstorms move our direction in the overnight hours. It'll be more of a line as they come into our region, which tends to give more in the way of gusty winds. But there could be a couple of brief tornadoes embedded within that line. Low threat, but it is something we're going to be watching. In any case, you do see much of our area is in that level 2 out of 5 risk. But again, more intense severe weather is likely off to our west, but we're going to be keeping an eye on things here as well. As far as those storm threats, later today and especially overnight, wind is the thing we're really watching for in particular. There's a low tornado threat. Hail threat's pretty minor at this point. Not to say it couldn't happen, but I think for the most part that's going to be our lowest concern. Also, some heavy rain is a possibility. Good news is these storms keep moving, so flash flooding is of low concern, but some of those typical trouble spots may have some ponding of water from those storms overnight. All right, one of the big question marks regarding the late afternoon, early evening activity in our northwestern towns is what does this cloud cover off to our northwest do as it comes into our area? Does it limit some of the energy for storms later on today? So that's one of the main things that's the big question mark looming with that later day activity. So we'll walk you through the hour by hour. You'll notice after 4, especially after 5 o'clock, we start to see some scattered thunderstorms again northwest of 71. That's not the main event. Our main event comes up after about midnight or so. Here's that line of storms. Some of the new data is pulling this in a little bit earlier than it had been. Still looks like the Columbus area probably 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, but it may be earlier depending on how things evolve to our west. That activity scoots off to our south and east, and by 5 o'clock in the morning, it's over and done with. We just have quieter weather for your Thursday, but it is going to be very breezy as well. In fact, for your day tomorrow, winds may gust as high as 30 to 35 miles an hour from time to time, so very breezy coming up. Readings this morning as you're heading out the door, upper 50s to lower 60s. The moisture is starting to return just a little bit, and that'll help fuel those thunderstorms coming up. So do keep that in mind. We have that weather impact alert coming up later on today in the overnight hours, and then for the end of the week, much quieter weather coming up.